What's up, you guys? I'm Nerdy, I'm Nat, I'm Notably Nerdy Nat. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing my very first book vlog, and it will be on The Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. So I finished Six of Crows last night, and it was so amazing. I stayed up until 2 a.m. finishing it because I literally could not put it down. It physically pained me to try. So today I have been in utter drag, honestly. I've been no energy all day. My mom dragged me out to get some errands and I was like 50 steps behind her the entire time. So I haven't gotten a lot of reading done because of that. I haven't been able to focus because I've been so tired. So what I'm gonna try and do is get some exercise done, get some blood flowing to my brain. Hopefully that will wake me up a little bit, and we'll see if we can get past the first couple chapters. I'm hoping to finish part 1 today, which is the first 4 chapters, but right now I've only finished chapter 1, so I will catch up with you guys later. Good morning, you guys. It is now the next day. I was super tired yesterday, so I just got my reading done and watched some American Horror Story Coven. So I finished reading at like 10:30 last night because I put it off for so long. I don't know why. I was just sitting around all afternoon zoning out and listening to music. So once I actually got around to reading, it took me a little bit to like really get into it. So reading the first 4 chapters took a little bit of time, but like it's kind of bumpy, the first part of the book. It's slow, it starts out slow, and then it's like a little spike, and then it's slow again, and then spike, and then it completely changes scenes from Jesper, Wylan, Matthias, Kaz, Nina, and Kwe to where Inej is being held captive by Jan van Eyck. And during that chapter, I was hanging on to every word, and the last little bit of Inej's chapter was super intense. Like, I was not expecting it to get that dark. And it got dark, y'all. It got dark. So, like, during the chapters with our main crew, the big group over here, it ended with, like, this crazy twist that I was not expecting to, like, happen anywhere in this duology. Like, this character came in, and I never expected him to like even show up, and he comes at the most inopportune time, and honestly I feel like maybe I should have seen it, but I didn't, so whoops. So today, the plan for today is I'm hopefully gonna get through part 2. And if I can't get all the way through, I want to get at least like halfway through, but I have a lot going on today. Like, I have a tennis lesson at 4, and I also plan on practicing clarinet today because I need to do that. But, you know, it's summer, so I have time. It's not like I have to go to school. Speaking of school, I do have to email my local community college about scheduling my dual credit courses. So I am going to get on with all of that stuff, and I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so I have been reading a little bit, and already part 2 is really good. It's a lot better than part 1, and I'm literally like a chapter and a half into part 2. And right now they're talking to Jesper's father. That's the character I was talking about earlier. I was super surprised that came into the book. So they're telling a lie to Jesper's father about like how Jesper got into debt, how he ended up stopping university, and Kaz is using his own experience with Pekka Rollins and everything that happened with him and Jordan, and I'm kind of like crying a little bit inside because that was like such a traumatic experience, and he's using that to help Jesper, and it's too much. It's just a little much for my heart. So I just wanted to put that in this video, put it out there before I forgot about it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to probably finish this chapter, maybe get a little bit more into the second one, and then I have some summer homework that I need to get started on, and it's only like 11:45 now, so I'll probably have like a lot of time to get some more reading done before my lesson, which is at 4 o'clock. So I'll probably catch up with you guys again after my tennis lesson, so I will see you guys then. So I'm at Blakeney Racket and Swim Club right now. That's my tennis club. I am so freaking bored. My mom dragged me here because she wants to work out in the gym, and we're going to the library after, which, like, yay, I'm psyched for. But oh my god, I've been here for like an hour with nothing to do. Like, I brought Crooked Kingdom, but I feel like so awkward like reading when there are people around because I feel really rude like not talking to them. And I've just been like awkwardly sitting around for an hour, and I just really want to go and get my books because I really want to get the Raven Cycle at the library, and I'm super excited for that. And by getting the Raven Cycle, I am further procrastinating reading Queen of Air and Darkness because that's a thick girl and I'm intimidated. Whoops. So there's a cafe downstairs, and I'm thinking that right now I'm gonna go get some coffee. So yeah, caffeine, hello, goodbye. Hey y'all, so disappointedly I did not get my coffee yesterday. I went downstairs and they had closed the cafe. Isn't that just my luck? So wait, last night I did not get a lot of reading done. I got home from the club with my mom, and honestly I'm not exactly sure what I did. I don't remember at all. I just know that we left around 6:30ish to go into the city to see a play because we were just bored, and that's the kind of stuff my mom likes to do when she's bored. Go see musicals. And I mean, like, I'm not complaining. I love musicals. It's just this one was it was pretty raunchy. We went to see The Producers. It was put on by a local theater, so they were really good actors, but it was just a weird show in general. Like, it's very odd. I'm not really sure how to describe it other than that. But we got home at like 11 last night, and then I had to get up this morning and go to a tennis lesson because apparently I spend all of my time at the tennis club now that it's summer. But my lesson went really well though. Like, when I have lessons with this one coach, Sergey, there's always so much improvement in just like this 1 hour period. It's crazy. But before I went, I did get a little reading done. I have made it through the second part of the book, and am I on the second part of the book? Let me check that real quick. I think I just finished the first part, to be honest. No, I finished the second part. So I'm on the third part of the book now, and chapter 8, freaking hilarious. Comedy gold. I am keeping a list of quotes that I really liked, and I'm going to post them on my Tumblr page once I finish this book, finish this video, and get it posted. So it's about 6 o'clock now. I'm gonna see how much more reading I can get done today. I have about so I'm on page 181, and there are page 261 ends part 3. So that's about 80 pages left. I think I can crank that out today and get into part 3, hopefully finish part 3 tomorrow, but part 3 is, or not part 3, part 4. Part 4 is not that long. It's only pages 265 to 333. So yeah, I think I can easily crank that out tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna go read. And yeah, wow, I'm so boring. Like, my life is literally so boring. I've done almost nothing today. I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, for people who have made it this far in the video, I'm so sorry. This has just been like 11 minutes of boring. So yeah, I'm gonna go read. Bye. Good morning, lovelies. I finished part 3 last night, and I spent this morning finishing part 4. So I'm gonna move on to part 5 this afternoon. Now, a lot happened in the last couple parts, and there were plot twists. There were some really, really funny parts, and for those I had to just like step away and be like, wow, and just like appreciate the moment. Like, there were some crazy plot twists. Like, Wyland's mother is alive. Packer Rollins turned on Kaz and joined with Jan Van Eyck, which honestly, I kind of saw that one coming. I wasn't so shocked about that one as I was about Wyland's mother being alive. But then the Crows turned on Kaz, and I really did not see that one coming, because he has like raised this gang up from nothing. I thought that they would have at least stayed neutral on this, but I guess not. So what I've been trying to figure out throughout Six of Crows and the first half of Crooked Kingdom is the nationalities of these characters. And like Inej, it seems like the Sulis are a combination of Middle Eastern and like Latino, because the flatbread reminds me of Naan, the descriptions of Inej and of the Suli life just gives me very Middle Eastern vibes. But then her mother calls her Mija, which is Spanish. So, you know, I guess it's a combination. I guess all of these are combinations. Kirch is very obviously German from all of the names. Strut, I'm pretty sure, is German for street. And then the Kalish, I think, is more the British Isles, because Jesper's father is Kalish, and his middle name is very Welsh. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I will put it up here. So, and then the Shu are very, very obviously Asian of some kind. So, yeah, that's that. So, we got a lot about the backstories of the characters in these last 2 parts, and it's so much to go into. Like, they went over the death of Jesper's mother. They went into Matthias getting his wolf, Trassel. Before I move on, that was a really adorable scene. They also went into how Wyland ended up with the dregs, which was kind of heartbreaking, if I do say so. Like, Leigh Bardugo is not kind to her characters at all. They're just in pain 24/7. And oh, by the way, did I mention that apparently Nina can control the dead now? That's insane. So what I'm gonna do is my mom is making me make some banana zucchini bread, because I'm apparently the resident baker in the house now. And then I'm gonna get some more reading done. I'm hopefully going to finish Six of Crows today. I came across this reading challenge, 14 books in 14 days, earlier this morning, and I think I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do a different video on that, and I will put the link to the announcement video, maybe, most likely in the link in the description box for this video, as well as the description box for my 14 books video. So yeah, it's gonna be a challenge because I'm going to Girl Scout camp next week. I'm a counselor there, so hopefully I can just find some good audiobooks and crank up the speed on that so I can get through the books faster around all of my camp activities. So yeah, I'm going to go make that loaf of bread now, and I will talk to you guys later. One more thing before I go, I missed this. Oops, but I am scatterbrained. So Kaz called Jesper Jordy when they were fighting about what they should do next, whether they should leave Ketterdam or whether Kaz should turn himself over. And Jesper started yelling about how he could earn Kaz's forgiveness. And Kaz said, "What do you think my forgiveness looks like, Jordy?" And everyone just like froze. And the chapter was in Wyland's point of view. And Wyland, he doesn't know Kaz that well, but he could still see the pain just in Kaz's face. Like, that's how visible it was. Alright, so I'm done now. So I finished Crooked Kingdom. I feel a little empty inside. Like, there are books that I just love so much, and when there's no more left of them, I just feel like this hole has been carved into my heart. And that's how Crooked Kingdom has left me. It is so good. I love the characters so much, and I'm going to miss them immensely. I'm really satisfied though with how all of their character arcs ended. I feel it was very appropriate for how they had been developed throughout the duology for them to end this way. Well, spoiler alert, Matthias's death, I wasn't sad about it because it felt like his character arc was complete, because he had come to accept that the Grisha were not cursed, they're not evil, but all of the other characters, they have so much left to do for their character arcs, and even though it's more open-ended, they still have things that they need to do, that they need to complete. Like, and then for like Kaz and Inej, I know a lot of people are probably unhappy with how open-ended their relationship has been left, but I think that it's very appropriate for their characters. They're both very traumatized by what they went through still, and being in a relationship is not going to fix that. They have to work on that by themselves before they can be together. And another main couple, Wyland and Jesper, this whole book was just so gay. Like, oh my god, literally all of the Jesper and Wyland interactions were just gay off the charts. So much flirting, I loved it. But I do wish there had been a little more development on that front. I do ship it, but I feel like there could have been more. Like, their relationship is very background throughout the duology as compared to Matthias and Nina and Inej and Kaz. And I think maybe that's because Leigh Bardugo is a woman, so, and I'm assuming a straight woman, I don't know that much about her, so she doesn't really know that much about gay relationships, so that might be part of it. And she's just more comfortable writing what she knows. I don't know. Just speculation. But yeah, that was a little thing I was unhappy about, but not like super unhappy, like, oh my god, I hate this book, because they did end up together. There was development, so it wasn't like out of nowhere. It just could have felt more natural. So, a couple things during this last couple sections of the book. Jesper effed up. When he kissed Kuwei, I knew immediately that, like, he thought it was Wylan, but I knew immediately that it wasn't, because he didn't feel the sparks. That was a dead giveaway. So that kind of was just, oh, Jesper, honey, you goofed. Another thing was when Wylan was kidnapped, I was like, wait a minute. I had to think back on all of the cons that Kaz has run throughout the duology, and I thought, okay, Kaz would have thought of this. He would not have let this happen. This is just such a minor slip up. How could it have happened? Obviously, it was planned, and like not even like 30 pages later, yep, it was Kaz's idea. It was 2 members of the Dregs that had Wylan kidnapped and beat him up. So, you know, I feel smart about coming up with that one, figuring that one out. Haha, Kazbrecker, you got a lot more over on me than I figured out, but still I got one! Okay, so, you know, I think that's, oh, you see, I have my trusty reading notebook right here with me. That's how I've been kind of like keeping track of everything that I want to talk about. So another thing I wanted to talk about was Jesper's, he was telling Wylan that he was very expensive, and Wylan is like, hey, let's get these ribs healed so I can make a down payment, and I'm just like, yes, that's my baby. He's learning how to flirt. I'm so proud. Yeah, so, wow. I feel like I need to like immediately start on the Grisha trilogy, or the book about Nikolai. I can't remember what it's called right now, but I feel like I immediately need to start on that. But I already started the audiobook of the Red Queen for the 14 books in 14 days challenge. So I'm gonna get through that, and then hopefully I can find a free audiobook for either Shadow and Bones or the one about Nikolai. We'll see. And I say free because, yes, I don't pay for my audiobooks. I'm not ashamed. I'm money-wise. Yeah, that sounded stupid. Okay, so I will see you guys in my 14 books for 14 days video. In 14 days video. Okay, so until then, adios.
Hey, if you like this video, please hit like and or subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And if you didn't, give me a comment and tell me why, and I'll try to use that to improve. Thank you!